Hello everyone, let's solve add 1 to number. Now in this question we have been given a vector which has some digits. So we have to add 1. So like the number is 123 in this case. And the input 123 has some zeros before the input, but we shouldn't have the zeros before the number in the output. So we have the number is 123, so we'll add 1 and we have to make it 124 and store in a vector and return the vector. But the number shouldn't have zeros before this 124, even though the input can have. So the logic is that basically we take this number in which we are interested, we reverse it and we add it, and then again reverse and return the vector. So let's see how we can do this. So I just write some like for loop which will ignore the first zeros, right? And like so I'll basically make use of a deck here which will help me to kind of make the use of push front function, which has in it so this function is there in STL, standard template library. So we can make use of this function of deck. So as we'll iterate through this vector, so when we'll find 1, we'll push front. So from front it will push. So 1 will be here, and then again it will, when it will come to 2, it will push front. So 2 till 3. So I'll have this vector deck which I'll name as B, and the original vector given to us as A. Now what we have to do, we'll take one carry variable which we will set as initially 1. Now we will iterate this deck and add carry. So when so let's say let's take another example. Like let's say if our original number was 00999, so we in the deck we'll have 999. Now when we'll add 1, so our number will become 10. So this digit will become 10 on adding this carry to this, right? So we'll write one if condition, like if the addition of the carry to any number, if it's greater than 10, we'll do two things. We'll take the remainder of that with 10 and the quotient from 10. So when we'll do the mod this thing modulus function, will get the last digit which we are interested in, and this by this thing we'll get the carry. So we'll update the carry with n by 10, because this carry has to carry on to the next number. For example, if this thing is 999, I'll add 1, this will become 10. So 10 mod 10 will be 0, so it will be 0, and as this 0 I will update in my, if this is my deck, so I will update 0 to this leftmost position, and and then I'll do n by 10, which is 10 by 10, which is 1. So I'll update carry with 1, which so it's already 1, but it will be updated by this n by 10 value, so it will become 1. Now again I'll move to next number, which is 9. Again 9 plus 1 10, so it will become 0, and then 1 carry 10, and then again the same thing will happen at the last. This thing again 0, and carry will be 1 again, right? Now we'll move out of this for loop as our deck is finished. Now I will do one last condition, that if carry is not 0, it can be anything, then I'll add that carry, I'll push that carry, but this time we'll do a push back. So I'll do push back carry. Make sense? So this will put 1, not sorry, this side, this will, so this will put 1 here. So now this is our new this we are replacing the 999 deck with this. Now simply we can loop over this deck, and like we can make a new vector as vector integer c, and then just push we have vector in this, we have push front, so we can push front. So we'll loop over this deck like from the back side. So we want this to be the first thing, right? So like it will be 1, then 0, then 0, then 0, and then we can return this vector c. That's all. Thanks.